Good morning, happy Christmas everyone. It's Christmas Eve. It's the 24th of December 2016. Just woken up from another tsunami dream. I'm going to explain to you what happened in this dream. I do believe it's from the Lord. In this dream, I was sorry about the blowing, got OCD and stuff. In this dream, I was at a beach, so I'm just going to get straight into it. I was at a beach, and I'm sitting at the seashore with some old men. And these men were next to me on the left, and we were on these rocks facing the sea. So we were on the last of the rocks next to the ocean. And we were all staring out at the sea. I don't know why, we were just sitting there staring out at the sea. And we saw the waves coming in, just normal waves. And we were just, I suppose we were just watching them, like, you know. And then we were looking out over the sea, and we saw it all kind of going as it normally does. And suddenly a big wave came, not huge, but it was bigger than the other waves. It came in really fast, like really fast, ferociously fast. And it came in past our feet, because the other waves didn't come in past our feet, they just kind of stopped in front of us, you know. This wave came in past our feet. It was like in comparison, it was like where my leg is, you know. And it come in, and we quickly scrambled on top of the rocks, and we kind of just watched it go in really fast. And it scared me in the dream. I was looking at this wave going past us. We weren't expecting it. It went in past us really fast, ferocious speed and power to it, and then sucked out again. And it went really far out. This time the ocean like kind of went right back. Me and these men were looking at it, and it was like, you know, it was like miles into the distance. We were looking at the sea, and then I saw this like huge, massive wave, like really massive, right up there in the distance coming at us. And I said to the old guys, I said, guys, that's a tsunami. That's a massive wave. That's a big wave. I said, well, I didn't say it was a tsunami. I said, there's a big wave. I said, we've got to get out of here. And they looked at each other, these old men, and they were like, yeah, you're right. We've got to go. And we're like, okay. So we started running, me and these old men, and we ran up this beach. Now, I don't know if you've ever been to the UK, or you might live in the UK, but in the UK we've got some big cliffs, you know, we consider to be quite big. If you're standing there on the seashore and you look up at these cliffs, you're like, wow, that's a massive cliff, man, right? Well, we ran to the equivalent of one of these. This was the first hill that we ran to. So we ran up this hill, and we were at the height of a big cliff, okay? And I stopped there, and I turned around and looked at the ocean. They said, no, what are you doing? Don't stop. They said, keep running. Now, I don't know how these guys knew, but these old men were like, you've got to keep going. This is not safe. I was like, what? You're kidding me. I said, you're joking. There's no way that wave will reach here. They said, keep running. So we ran up another huge hill. Again, we've got some big places in the UK. And we ran up this second massive hill. And it took like half an hour of like really running up this second hill. And I stopped, and I turned around, and I looked at the sea. And you could still see this wave coming in the distance. And these old men said to me, don't stop, what are you doing? Don't stop here. I said, what are you what? I said, you're joking, aren't you? Seriously, it's not going to reach here. They said, you'll be surprised. And then a vehicle picked us up. We were in a car, and it drove really fast, and then it stopped as we were going up another third hill. And they said, can you see all those people? And there was all these people sitting on this third hill. And he said, that's where you want to aim for. You want to get to where they are at least. I was like, right, okay. So it drove us in the car. They drove us quite a fair distance, and then they stopped. And then the rest of the way, we had to climb on hand and foot, like doing some sort of monkey run up a hill. And we got to this third hill, and there were people all just sitting there and staring at it as if they knew it was coming. And they were looking into the distance at it. And suddenly we saw it come into the beach. So it came up onto the beach. It came right in. And this is what I saw. No joking. You know, what's the best way to put it for the camera? Towards me? Well, I'll do it towards me first of all. From this angle, okay? The sea came in over the first hill, over the second hill, and then stopped right at our feet. Okay, so over the first hill, over the second hill, right up and stopped at my feet. I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. And I remember thinking in the dream, my goodness, if I had stopped at that first hill, I'd be dead. It just went over easily. Like these were massive hills, like, you know, it was equivalent of like 2-3 cliffs stacked up on top of each other. It was just like, and then right up, right down, and right up, and stopped. I think the meaning of this dream, I suppose, if anything, is for preparation for us in preparing for what's coming. You know, don't think that the first hill that you stop at will be safe. I mean, you've really got to get high, really high, you know. And it was terrifying, man. It was so horrible. You know, don't forget I dreamed this vividly. It was like I was really there, you know, and it's so scary. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else to add into this. I had another dream of this, like this, not so long ago, where, do you remember I said between a tsunami between 800 and 1,000 feet, and I kept saying in this dream, oh, let's stop here, we'll be safe here, like, you know, and the Lord said, no, the water will come right through here, or this old man in my dream said it will come right through here. This is now a second dream, very similar to that one, where I thought I'd be safe. So when you guys are preparing for what's coming with these tsunamis and stuff, don't think or assume that the first place you've chosen will be safe. Okay, you've got to go like 3 times beyond that, 3 times the height. You know, maybe 1,000 foot's not high enough. Maybe you've got to be about 3,000 feet. I mean, it all depends where you live in the world, like, you know. But yeah, my duty is to share this with you. So I've shared it with you now. Make of it what you want, but prepare yourselves and don't settle for the first place of safety that you think is safe. Alright, God bless you guys. I'll see you again soon. Happy Christmas. Be safe. Cheers. Bye bye.